Have you ever felt like you're losing the love of your life? That might be happening right now. And you want to know, how can I get her back? Well, you're not alone in asking that question. Today, what I'm going to be diving into with you guys is a powerful topic that most men miss, and it will make the difference. These are values, and that not only can they help you win your wife back, but they'll also transform your life. Now, when you embrace your core values, it's the key to becoming more attractive to your wife or your girlfriend. It helps her connect to you, and women want to connect to men. So let's explore how this value set can lead to you winning her back. So first of all, let's understand what values are. The definition of values is this: values are the fundamental belief and principles that guide your behavior and decision making in life. They reflect what is truly important to you and shape how you interact with the world. And as a relationship expert, what I see men do the worst, and you see this in simping behavior, is they drop a value for a woman. Women will always test your values. And when you're losing a woman, what you do is you lose yourself, which is your values. So there's more to it than that, but we're focusing on values today. And when you lose your values, she doesn't trust you more. She doesn't feel safe with you more. It's so negative. So I get my guys in my training within prime masculine behavior. Remember, a woman doesn't reject you, she rejects your behavior. One of the things we look at is values, okay? Now, values are integral to masculinity. Strong values are your cornerstone to true masculinity. They demonstrate integrity, your reliability, and emotional strength. And other men are going to test you on your values. Now, these qualities not only define a man, but they also make you or him or whoever it is more appealing to women. When a man has a clear understanding of his values, the confidence that is projected to the world, and especially to women, is incredibly attractive. So why do values attract women? Okay, well, first of all, it's trustworthiness. So when a man is living by his values, he builds trust with others, and it creates emotional safety for a woman. Women are drawn to men who stand by their principles because it indicates reliability and commitment. They test that. They need that in their lives, okay? It's also character. The values showcase a man's character. So women are drawn to men and attracted to men who demonstrate kindness. That is a value. So you value that in yourself and you value that in others. Compassion. Ambition is a value. And these traits signify that the man has depth and is capable of building a healthy and supportive relationship. You're dropping the values. She doesn't trust you. You're not being kind. You're being aggressive when she's trying to connect with you through what's going on. So you're dropping your values. When you get your values back, is then you're getting her back, but you're winning you back. You have to have shared values. What a lot of guys do wrong, or a lot of men and women do wrong in relationships, is they don't have a clear set of values within the relationship. So things are already wrong before they even get married, because they don't have a set of values that they can both grow with or be connected with. Like, people will get married to somebody who isn't Christian or a different religion, or they don't see how to raise children before they start having children. Your values, you have to reset them. And what do I say in all of my training? Become the man that your next wife will never want to leave. Now, that doesn't mean you're giving up on the relationship. What it is you're coming away and rebuilding yourself, which makes you more attractive, and that is the values. And I say to my private clients, what are your values? What have you given up? See, the men that I allow into my life as personal friends, they have to have a real clear set of core values. So timekeeping is one. If somebody's late for me, I am really strict with timekeeping. I say, look, my time is important. That is valuable to me. My time is valuable to me. So if you don't respect this, my time, by turning up late, then I'm not going to give you my time. That is a value. Most guys are afraid. So if you're in a situation with a woman now, and it's all going west, what most guys are doing wrong is you're doing more to get. So you think, oh, if I come home early, or if I do the dishes, if I do the garden, you've got all of these lists, these covert contracts in your head, thinking, right, she's going to like me. You're building up a resentment with yourself because you're dropping your values. What I say to my private clients, I say, look, stop chasing her. Say, look, I've let you down. I understand that, but I'm not going to be spoken to anymore. That's a value. It's not good for our relationship moving forward. That's a value. Then all of a sudden she's going to see a change in your energy. You say it calmly, and then you remove your time. Your time is valuable. So you just say, look, I'm prepared to talk, but if you're going to be rude, you're going to be having a go, I'm going to pull away, okay? But I'm prepared to stay and listen if you're going to be respectful. Are you connecting the dots now? So the connection between values and attraction, what is that connection? Strong values make you more attractive to women. So compassion. I say, get out your own headspace. Like depression and anxiety is a selfish act. People think, oh, you're being insensitive. I'm not. If you think about depression and anxiety, or if you're going through a problem, you're obsessed with it. Get out your own head and start volunteering for people that need help. Give food out, a soup kitchen, whatever. It doesn't matter. Help with disabled children. Just get out your own space and start helping other people. As men, we are there to protect and help other people. And if you're not doing that as a man, then you're failing yourself as a man. Plain and simple. You're supposed to care for people. So that's one value you could be getting up. Your values create a foundation of stability in life and relationships. So prioritize your family time. Become more reliable. These are values. Don't allow somebody to disrespect you in a conversation. Stand up to your mother. The amount of times I've had to talk to guys and say, look, your mother isn't, you're not married to your mother. You say, Mum, I love you, but you can't speak about my wife like that anymore. And a healthy woman is going to respect that. Your wife is your priority, and you should value her. No, you value your mother in different ways, but your marriage is your number one priority, and that should be valued. And a lot of guys, I'm telling you, I've seen it time and time again. The mothers are controlling them. And I'm talking about men I know are earning big money. Executives, business owners, guys who have their own yachts. I know these people. They still haven't been able to stand up to the mother. And a woman can't respect that. So, what about self-reflection and identifying your personal values? You have to assess yourself. Get a pen and a piece of paper after this video, or listen to the video again and start making notes. Journal about moments of your time that give you fulfillment. of your core values. Of your core values. And what men do who are on prime masculine behavior, they assess a woman on her values. And the amount of relationships or second dates women haven't got with me because I've identified what her value is on a first date. Because I don't want to waste time. I listen clearly to what women are saying and I see if their actions are there, if they match it. And I'm a human lie detector. I can tell when people are schmoozing me or trying to say things to make me believe that they're a certain type of person. You can't lie to me. I'll suss you out in a heartbeat. I can tell by your tone, your eye, everything. I detect everything, your pronouns, whatever you use. I'm all over you. Because I have a very high level of values. So your integrity, if she's disrespecting you, don't take it. You don't have to snap. Your values is being calm. And what do I teach? A man to be secure, emotionally regulated. Secure and emotionally regulated and confident. When you're confident, you don't have to shout from the rooftops, do you? It's a value. So start writing down what are your values. What do you value in a woman? A good communicator, honest, healthy, loving, caring. These are values. So value yourself, value your time. That's why I say to guys, go and book a 2-day vacation for yourself. Get away from it. Say, look, this marriage breakup is hard for me and I'm going to spend some time on my own. You can have your phone off and she'll contact you. Because it's the energy switch. But when you're doing to get, you're never going to get a woman back. It's needy. Neediness is not something you value. You can't value something that you're relying on somebody else to give to you. Your values are what is integral to you. All the way through the Bible, if you read the Bible, the men of significance to God have had real strong values. Jesus Christ, all the way through the New Testament. Values. So start living your values to attract her back into your life. When women are with a man on a first date, when a man when guys say to me, how can I have a successful first date with a woman? Well, first of all, be happy that you say to the woman, I was looking forward to this date today. Because that means you value her time being with you. And then have fun with her. Fun is a value. And listen to her. Ask questions to get to know who she is. And a woman will open up. Tell me more about that. What you're passionate about. If you could be anywhere in the world right now, these are questions you can ask a woman. Where would you be? You say to your wife, if you could wave a magic wand right now, what would you want? And listen, you'd be amazed what comes out of a woman's mouth. If you could wave a magic wand right now, what would you want? And let her speak, and don't interrupt her. And she'll start telling you what she values. Life is simple. It's so simple that most people get it completely wrong. Completely wrong. So what I want you to do is I want you to get a pen and a piece of paper and I want you to write down, what do I value? And I want you to also have another heading. What is my optimal self? What is my optimal self valuable? What is my optimal self valuable? So you're going to make out the man that is optimal, you, which you can be. He has integrity. He's calm. He's a good communicator. He's assertive. He's caring. He's compassionate. He thinks about others more than he thinks about himself. He has strong boundaries. He leads. Do you see where we're coming from? So your values and your behavior, when they change, attracts a woman back in, because you start feeling better about yourself. You don't need somebody else to value you, because you're valuing yourself. When you value yourself, people notice. They notice. I'll tell you how strong my aura is. And this isn't being egotistical. I went in to get a protein shake yesterday at one of my places I go to down in Vancouver. And this woman noticed me outside the store, and I saw the connection straight away. I see this all the time. All the time. So she came inside and stood right next to me, wanting my attention. And she looked at me, I looked at her, I smiled at her, and I knew exactly what was going on. And she knew exactly what was going on. And one of my friends was behind the counter, a good friend of mine. So me and her were having a chat. And she picked up on this woman's attraction for me. Honestly, it's women are so fine-tuned to this. And I smiled at her, she smiled at me, I took my shake, and I walked out. This happens to me all the time. And when I save men's marriages, the reason it happens is because your energy changes, because you get back on point to who you are as a man. And she notices it. So focus on your values and do your work. Now, if you need my help directly, if you are desperate to save your marriage, you can book a coaching call with me. The link is in the show notes below. On the screen now is another video that is going to help you with your walk and understanding prime masculine behavior. Other than that, thanks for watching and listening, and we will see you on the next video.